Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be my birthday book haul. So as I'm uploading this, it is my birthday, March 9th. I'm officially 24 years old today, which is crazy and very surreal. I can't believe I'm closer to 25 than I am to 20. It's a very weird feeling. I don't feel like I'm 24 at all. So yeah, this is my birthday book haul. I haven't posted a book haul since my last one, which was back in January, and that was my Christmas and Boxing Day book haul. So this is pretty much everything that I've gathered from then till now. And I have a couple of books specifically that I got for my birthday. And then I just have some other books that I bought before my birthday. And I have a couple of pre-orders and stuff like that. So I have like 22 books to share with you guys, so let's get into the haul. This haul is going to be kind of a little bit of a mess because I don't really know how to start. I think I'm going to start with some pre-orders and some that I've already read, and then we'll get onto the other ones, I think. So the first one I have is Gabriel's Promise by Sylvain Renard. This is book 4 in the Gabriel's Inferno series. This is a continuation of Gabriel and Julia's story. I've talked about this in my January wrap-up. Loved it. I've already talked about this book before. Then I have Marriage on Madison Avenue by Lauren Lane. This is the third and final book in the Central Park Pact series. This I talked about in my February wrap-up and loved it. It was a great conclusion to the companion trilogy. Really loved it. This is just about 3 women who meet each other at a funeral, and they're all tied to the guy that died. The last pre-order that I have is one that I actually haven't read yet, and that is Love Her or Lose Her by Tessa Bailey. This is the second book in the Hot and Hammered companion series. This I haven't read because I've heard mixed things about it. I just feel like I will like this, but I'm scared because I haven't heard the best things. But then again, like I wasn't super obsessed with Fixer Up like everybody else was, so we'll see. It's why I haven't read it yet though. The next 3 are not pre-orders, but they are just books that I wanted to buy, and the first one is The Simple Why by Katie Tucker. I talked about this in my February wrap-up. I love this. It's probably going to be like my favorite book of the year, but I loved it, and I've pretty much read all of Katie Tucker's books now. I have one more that I'll show you like literally right away, but basically I've read all of her books. I'm obsessed with her books. She's an auto-buy author for me. This was amazing. This follows Kala, who doesn't really have a relationship with her dad. Her dad lives in Alaska and she lives in Toronto. She gets a call from her dad's friend saying that he is sick and he has cancer, and that it would be kind of her last time to visit him and make amends. And so she goes all the way to Alaska to meet him, and it's so beautiful. I flippin' loved it. I'm not explaining it very well, but just trust me, like, it is the most beautiful book ever. I cried. This is not a wrap-up, but I loved this book so much, and I'm just so happy I finally have read it, and I'm obsessed with Katie Tucker now. Which means I also went ahead and bought Say You Still Love Me by Katie Tucker, which is her, I guess it's not her newest release, but before Wild at Heart, this was her newest one. This one I've heard mixed things about, but I'm still excited to read this. This is a second chance romance, I do believe, and it follows present and past, follows 2 characters who fell in love at summer camp, and then it follows them now falling back in love, I think. Something like that. It sounds really, really cute, and I'm obsessed with Katie Tucker's writing, so can't wait to read this. Then I went ahead and got Regretting You by Colleen Hoover, which I didn't know if I was actually going to ever pick up or ever read. I have mixed feelings about Colleen Hoover. I love her books, but also there's something about her books I also don't like. I don't really know how to explain it. The reason why I picked this up is because it follows a mother and daughter and their relationship and how tough it is, and then also them in their own romantic relationships. For some reason, like after reading The Simple Wild, I wanted a mother-daughter relationship book, and so I decided to go ahead and just buy this. I mean, I've heard amazing things. Everybody gives it really high ratings, so I'm sure I'll love it, but I'm still kind of hesitant, but like I'm excited at the same time. I don't know. I have 2 more books to show you guys before we get into all of the birthday books. So the next two that I got are sequels to a book that I really, really enjoyed. So I have Arch Nemesis and Supernova by Marissa Meyer. This is book 2 and book 3 in the Renegade series. I read Renegades back in February and talked about it in my February wrap-up and absolutely loved it. So I went ahead and bought book 2 and book 3. Book 2 I bought from Book Outlet because it was there for, I want to say like $10 or something like that. This was the only book I bought from Book Outlet, so I did have to pay for extra shipping and stuff, so it was like around $15. But honestly, it beats paying $25 Canadian for this. Like, I would rather pay $15 and just wait a little bit. And then I actually bought Supernova in Indigo. I was in Edmonton and I had just finished Renegades and I wanted to buy this. I mean, technically I wanted to buy book 2 and read it on the way home, but I saw it on Book Outlet, so I decided to just wait. But I went ahead and bought the third book in store because it was the same price online as it was in the store, and I figured why not just get it in the store, that way I can have it now. Yeah, now I just need to actually read them. I hope that I don't wait too long. But yeah, I'm excited to have both of these and I can't wait to see how this trilogy ends. Now I'm going to get into all of the books that I got for my birthday. So I have a very, very lovely friend, Melissa, who is also a subscriber, and she bought me some books, which was so nice. Like, I'm still in shock about how nice and just like happy I am and excited that she wanted to send me some books for my birthday. I will link Melissa's Instagram down below because she's also a bookstagrammer. Her bookstagram is Once Upon on My Bookshelf, so make sure you go follow her. And she got me 5 books, which is crazy. I'll put a picture here of like how cute the little package was. It was so nice. Like, I was just honestly so happy, and I mean, I'm still really, really happy and excited, and I can't wait to read 3 of them because 2 of them I've already read. So basically she picked 2 books off of my wish list, and then she offered to send some of her favorite books that she wants me to read and that she thinks I might like. So the first 2 books that she got off of my wish list were His Royal Highness by R.S. Gray and Kissing Tolstoy by Penny Reed, which I've both read and loved before, and that's why they were on my wish list. I love both of these books and I'm so happy to have them. I'm so happy to have another R.S. Gray. I feel like my R.S. Gray collection is growing. Oh yeah, it's right there. And yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites by R.S. Gray. It's about a magical theme park, and our 2 characters are like actors. Super cute, really loved it. Kissing Tolstoy is a kind of like a novella. I think Penny Reed released this as like a thing on her newsletter, and then she made an actual bind-up of it. And this is a teacher-student romance. Super cute, really loved it, highly recommend. And then these next 3 are ones that Melissa picked. These are like some of her favorite books. The first one is I Surrender by Monica James. This is book 1 in the Surrender series. I don't think I've actually ever heard of this book, but I have read Bad Saint, that trilogy by Monica James, and somewhat liked it. There was something about it that I didn't really love, but I'm excited to read this because Melissa said that this was very like dramatic and over the top. And you guys know how I love that. And she kind of compared it to like After and 50 Shades, where it's like super dramatic in that way, I guess. So I'm excited. I don't really know much anything about it. I'm excited though. And then she got me Ash by, is it Leah Stone and Jamin Eve, I think. I'm probably totally butchering that. I'm so sorry. But this is the first book in the Hive trilogy, and this is, I believe, paranormal. Yeah, vampires. I don't know if this is this adults or YA or like new adults? I think this is adults. Not sure, but I'm excited to get more into like paranormal romance. I especially don't read indie or like self-published paranormal romance, so I'm excited to kind of dive into this one. And then also she sent me Fallen Academy by Leah Stone, and this I believe might be young adult or new adult-ish. This is about angels and demons, I think. Sounds fun. I'm excited. So yeah, those were all the books that Melissa got me. Again, a big thank you to Melissa for sending me those books. Really, really appreciate it. I'm so happy we're friends and I cannot wait to read them. If any of you have read those books, let me know what you think of them too. Now on to the 9 books that I basically bought myself for my birthday, because I love to treat myself on my birthday. The first book I bought was from Book Depository, and that is Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. This is the 10th anniversary edition. I bought this because I have the City of Bones 10th anniversary edition and it's beautiful. And I decided I would go ahead and buy Clockwork Angel because why not? I love these books. I love Cassandra Clare. It's very, very, very pretty. So like, I couldn't help myself, obviously. This is what it looks like. The thing is, when I bought this, I thought it would have gold stained edges like my City of Bones copy does, but it doesn't. So this one has like gold stained edges, but sadly the Clockwork Angel one doesn't have that. I don't know if it's because technically 2 different publishers published these anniversary editions. I'm not really sure, but that could be like the reason why. But I'm happy to have both of these. Anyways, yeah. So I thought this would have gold stained edges. It doesn't. But it does have like the artwork inside, which is really pretty. This is Tessa. And then the back we have Will. Oh, so pretty. It also has like extra pictures here as well. I'm trying to hold this, but like Henry, Charlotte, Will, Sophie, and Gabriel. And then it also does have like slight illustrations throughout the book. So here we have a map, which I don't think is in the original edition. I don't think. And then we have like some pictures here. Yeah, so just kind of throughout the book there are like pictures and stuff. And I believe, yeah, there is the first chapter of Chain of Gold in here, which doesn't really matter because Chain of Gold is already out. But yeah, oh, it includes the birthdays on the back. Henry is a Pisces. Love that. Anyways, yeah, so I'm really, really happy to have this edition. It's just really pretty and it matches my City of Bones anniversary edition too. And then these next 8 I bought from Amazon. So the first one is Landed in Shape Part 1 by Brittany C. Cherry. This was my favorite book of 2019. I absolutely love this book and I needed a physical copy. I'm so happy I finally have one. I haven't checked if Amazon US has Part 2, but I know that Canada doesn't have Part 2 available in physical copy, which is kind of annoying me because I want to own both of them, but Part 1 is definitely my favorite out of the 2. So I am happy I could own the first part because I do love it the most, but I also do want to own Part 2. Anyways, I absolutely love this book. This is a enemies to lovers, new adult, dramatic, intense, passionate romance. I really loved it. I'm not describing this book very well, but just trust me, it's like my favorite book ever and it's amazing and everybody needs to read it because it's just the best book ever. Then I bought Undeniable by Melanie Harlow. This is book 2 in the Cloverleaf Farms series, and this is definitely my favorite in the series. I'm obsessed with this book. I almost gave this book 5 stars, and it's definitely going to be on my top 10 favorite books of 2020. I loved it that much. I had to own a physical copy. This is also a second chance romance, kind of enemies to lovers a little bit. Super fun, super dramatic, entertaining, all of it. I absolutely love this book too. I'm so happy I have a physical copy of this one. I definitely want to collect the entire series because I'm very much obsessed with these books. Then I bought Wicked by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is book 1 in the Wicked trilogy, and this is a paranormal romance about fairies. Sorry if the angle is different. My memory card got full. Anyways, I read this back in 2014, so it's been a while since I've read this. Barely remember anything about it, to be honest, but I'm excited to reread this for my Passionflix series because it is becoming a Passionflix adaptation and they are currently casting. Maybe by the time this video goes up they'll have official announcements, but yeah, I'm excited to reread this, and I'm also excited to add this to my JLA collection, which is almost an entire shelf. The next two are part of a series, and that is Gypsy King and Riven Knight by Devney Perry. This is book 1 and book 2 in the Tin Gypsy series. I love this series. I'm also currently obsessed with it. This was also like $13 on Amazon, so I was like, why not? This one was a little bit more pricey, but it had just been released, so kind of makes sense. The first book follows a reporter who tries to have like a big story in this small town, and she ends up asking around about the Tin Gypsies, who used to be this motorcycle club. The club is now over, and she kind of like wants to know why they decided to end the club. And there is murder, there is a mystery, there's romance. I love both characters. And the second book kind of follows, like, it has the same mystery element, like the mystery element continues in the second book, but it follows different lead characters. I love these books. I'm obsessed. Cannot wait for the third book, which hopefully comes out very soon. I think May. But I'm very excited to add these to my collection. And the final three are part of a series. Oh my gosh, I literally can't remember what number is which. But basically I got the rest of the books in the Born in Blood Mafia Chronicles by Cora Riley. I've already read all of these books. Loved a majority of them, I guess. But the reason why I decided to buy these is because Cora Riley is changing the covers of this series, and I already own Bound by Honor, Bound by Duty, and Bound by Love in these original covers, and so I decided I would go ahead and order the other three that I didn't own, just because I want a majority of the series to match. I know the last book won't, because Bound by the Past will change covers, but I just wanted to own these because I actually do love them, and I'll talk about it in my on topic video more, but I don't really like the new covers so far. So I went ahead and bought these ones. Gonna have to look at the order here. Book 3, Bound by Hatred, which follows Matteo and Gianna. Wasn't a huge fan of this one, to be honest, but you know, still enjoyed it. Bound by Temptation, which is about Liliana and Romero. And then we have Bound by Vengeance, which is about Kara and Growl. I own the entire series now, which I'm very happy about. I actually really do love these covers. I know a lot of people don't, but I personally do. If you didn't know, these are like dark mafia romances, and I'm obsessed with the series. I'm obsessed with Cora Riley. I love them. So that was it for my big birthday book haul. I'm sure this haul was very long. I'm so sorry. I just feel like I'm kind of all over the place right now, but yeah, these were all the books that I got from January till now, and some books that I got for my birthday. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, follow me on all my other social media, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!